Mr. G. Walters, 36 Dubarry Road, SW6.
SW6. There must be easier part-time work, Bernard. Something simple, like lumberjacking.
Well, don't despair. We've only got about 8,000 more of these to do, darling. I tell you what. Look, let's swap over. I'll give you a rest for a minute.
All right.
Right. Well, fire away and we'll shoot through this like no time at all.
Mr. H. Watkins, 19 Verone Drive, Southwest 11.
Right. Full stop. Full stop, full stop. Question mark. Oh, I don't suppose you mind. Now then, no, there's no W on this machine, darling.
Then how did I type Walters?
Oh, right. Yes. Got it. There we are. Right. This machine needs an overhaul, you know that, don't you?
I think we need our brains tested, Bernard. Look, couldn't I get a job with another airline just for a while,
Look, we've been through all this before, darling. I'll start university in 2 weeks' time, and then all it's a question of is just filling in the bills at the moment. It's just filling the bills.
Won't be the odd bill, it'll be a prison sentence.
Nonsense. Now, where was I there? Just a minute, I got him a bit stuck. That's probably right. 5/8.
Oh, let me, it might burst into flames the speed you're going.
It's all right, darling. I was just getting warm. There's the A. There we are. Right. Now then, 19 Verone Drive, SW11. Right. There we are. Quick as a flash, you see. I mean, the rest did you good.
Bernard, you didn't put a pamphlet in that envelope.
You just carry on with the typing, darling. I'll put the pamphlets in the.
You haven't put any in, have you?
Whose stupid idea was this, anyway?
Yours!
Darling, if that's somebody to come to collect them, tell them we're not in or something, will you?
Hello, Henry. How nice to see you.
Hello, Dinky. What's your Bernard?
Hello, Henry.
Oh, I think a paper chase then?
No, we're just catching up with some correspondence, Henry.
Sit down.
Thank you. Well, you two still on the bread line?
No. Yeah, well, no, not the bread line, Henry, more the Bakewell tart line. It's these part-time jobs. It's very difficult to come by.
Well, I think I may be able to help you.
Well, that's very kind of you, Henry, but let's face it, I wasn't the best commie waiter you ever had, was that? You remember that nasty incident with the goulash?
It's such a pretty hat she had on, too.
Yeah, well, it was those swing doors, darling. I mean, they kept coming in from them.
Henry's telling you about his money-making idea.
Sorry,
Henry.
Well, now, this mate of mine runs an escort agency, you see. Now, you're both young, you're not exactly repulsive, and it's worth a tenner a time.
Henry, we've known each other for some considerable time, haven't we?
Yes.
So I'm going to choose my words carefully here. That is a filthy suggestion.
What's he talking about?
I'll tell you what I'm talking about here. I'm talking... escort. We all know what the word escort means, don't we? Don't we?
Darling, you don't have to wear fishnet tights and a slit skirt.
I know we don't, darling. I know. It doesn't matter what you wear, because whatever you wear doesn't stay on very long in that country.
Oh, mate, you've been reading Bulldog Drummond again. Now, look, this is all perfectly straightforward and above board. Now, all you do is provide company for an evening. Now, it's free nosh, a touch of the sparkling conversations, and you can be home in bed with your Rupert Annual by midnight.
Really? Hmm? And no,
Oh, no, not a speck, no. Anyway, think about it, and if you do decide yes, well, give my mate a ring. There's his number.
Thank you.
All right, I'll take that, thank you.
If old Gladstone ever tires of me, I might propose to you.
I might just keep you to it. Well, there are hundreds of starving people waiting for my steak tartare, so I'll say...
Ta-ta. Cheerio, Henry.
Bye-bye,
Henry, you said £10 a time.
Yep.
And there's definitely no chance of any...
What, for that money? You must be joking. See you soon. Bye.
Well, it would tide us over, wouldn't it, darling? I mean, it would pay the gas bill. Well, not the gas bill, because we're all electric. Well, how sparkling the conversation has to be. Black tie, I suppose. Start off with the weather, that's always safe. And then half the electricity bill or half the rate. Yeah, I'll have to brush up on the dancing, of course.
Bernard, you're babbling again.
Rusty.
Babble.
Don't babble, darling, because I'm thinking about this one. Yes. I've thought. It is a good idea.
Of course it is. If we both got a date, that's £20. Well, we could use it for little necessities, like eating.
I'm sorry, darling. I'm sorry. It's all right for me, but it's certainly not for you.
Why?
Well, you see, men sometimes try things, don't they?
What things, Bernard?
Well, things.
Oh, like you did in the back seat of the Mini the night we got engaged.
Yeah. Well, not exactly, because my motives were honourable.
They weren't, mate.
Well, ultimately, they were. Anyways, no good discussing it, darling, because my mind's made up, and you know what it's like when it's made up.
Yes, closed. Oh, well, I shall just have to stop at home and take in sewing while you paint the town with some rich old bird.
Yes. Well, that's all settled then. I think I'll give them a ring, darling. Oh, no, I won't.
Lost your nerve?
Oh, I forgot the phone's been cut off.
Eleanor! Come in here that we may discuss this sensibly, eh? Eleanor, I command you to come in here.
As far as I'm concerned, you could not command a fleet of paper boats.
Liebchen.
And kindly do not touch my body. It will solve nothing.
Who's du?
That was when I was married to a man, not a factory. Come to England, you say. Lots of jolly times and sightseeings. The only sights I have seen have been from the bus, from the airport, and your stupid face when you come in with a coal bell, as they say here.
The milkman.
Him too.
Eleanor, all my appointments have been business appointments.
That is just the trouble. And meanwhile, I sit here doing nothing. Sex for us has just become a number between poop and sebum.
Eleanor, tomorrow night, I promise you, we will go out, we will have the winings and the dinings, and then Liebchen. Eleanor. Ah!
Lonely in London? Yeah. Then ring the bosom. No. Blossom Escort Agency. Yeah. Why not? We'll see who comes in with the Coleman tonight.
This German woman, then. Is she old? Fat? Hideous?
Miss Liver Sausage, 1971, I believe.
Well, I hope she's completely bald and her false teeth click, so there.
Darling, I do believe you're jealous.
I'm not. Or put another way, yes I am.
Little, you're my only little love. You know that.
Of course I do. And if you so much as give her a tiny goodnight kiss, I'll break both your legs. I wish it was me you were taking to Henry's.
So do I, darling, but you wouldn't give me £10 for the privilege, would you?
That's true. Still, you could always bring me back a bone in a napkin.
Oh, little cinders. You know, I'm a bit nervous, darling. Hope I don't get the tablecloth caught in my flies or something.
Of course you won't. Are you or are you not a sophisticated man about town?
Well, fairly, yes. I just keep remembering the first time I took you for dinner. Remember? When I called for the waiter and stuck my fingers right up his nose.
He was awfully nice about it, though, wasn't
Yes, he was rather sweet. Perfectly all right, so it happens all the time.
You just be your usual smooth self, and if she puts her hand on your leg, stick a fork in it.
Yes, I will. You don't think she's likely to try anything like that, do you, darling?
No, not if you cut your sex appeal down to half throttle.
Yes, I will. Yes, good idea, darling. Yes, I'll be charming, but remote. Witty, but not too bawdy, and friendly without being too effusive.
You make yourself sound like a bottle of wine.
Yes, well, if you're still awake when I get back tonight, I might just uncork myself.
Oh. Promises. Bye.
Bye-bye, darling.
I wish I could see you in action tonight.
No chance.
That's what you think, mate.
Good evening, sir. Madam.
Evening, Henry. My usual table, I think.
Wigner, I have reserved.
Right. Well, perhaps a drink at the bar first?
No?
Submissive little thing, isn't she? Sir?
Thank you so much, Henry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A drink before the meal, sir?
Yes, Henry. A couple of very dry sherries, please.
Champagne cocktails.
Or champagne cocktails, in fact. Yes.
Charming. You have very good taste, Herr Hedges.
Sarian, you know. That's French, actually.
I speak French. I also speak English, Spanish, Hungarian, and Norwegian.
You really? I don't. Cigarette?
I smoke only 2 small cigars a day.
Yes, I thought you might.
Bitte?
It shouldn't be. It's got sugar. Oh, right. Danke?
Oh, you speak German.
No. Bottoms up.
Pardon?
Cheers.
Oh, Prost. Here's to a satisfactory union.
Well, delightful evening, anyway.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you so much, Peter.
Your menu, madam?
This is not your liking.
That's disgusting.
Now move on. My escort has a complaint.
No, it's all right. No, it's not. It's not the drink. It's all right. It's all right. It's disgusting. Being so formal. Now, wouldn't you care to call me Bernard?
If you so wish. You may call me Eleanor.
Right. What are you doing here? Go away. Get out. Silly cat.
Why do you call me this?
Oh, no. Well, that's colloquial, actually. That's a term of affection.
Really? I'm not sure my husband would approve of such naughtiness.
Well, I'm not really naughty. just affectionate generally. I wouldn't like your husband to think that you were taken out by some sort of a gigolo.
He doesn't think anything. He does not know I'm here.
Really? I didn't know that. Still, I mean, if he did know, he wouldn't be too upset, would he?
Upset? He would probably try to kill you.
But I'm above board.
Injure you seriously, then. He's insanity jealous.
Well, it's just as well he isn't here, then, isn't it? There's no way that he could. Is there?
My God.
Small world, isn't it?
Just ignore him. Pretend he is not there.
Oh, I am. Definitely, yes. Think you'll be coming over very shortly, do you?
No, we'll just sit there and breed.
Brood, probably. Yeah. Don't you, wouldn't you like to try and explain things to him?
Certainly not.
Well, I think I ought to, if you don't, a bit later on, perhaps. Husband. He's close. What are you doing?
If he wants to behave like a jealous fool, I will give him something to be jealous about.
I'd sooner not, if you don't mind.
This is nothing personal, you understand?
That's a very personal place.
Enjoying the soup, sir?
Fine, thank you. Yes.
A note from the gentleman, madam.
Oh, coward! He says he will not make an exhibition in a public place.
Right, thank you.
He will not attempt to kill you until you are outside.
Oh, that's a relief.
I will show him.
Yes, well, that's not right, is it? Because it's look, could I be excused for
For what purpose?
well, the usual purpose? All right. follow me outside to the toilet. Penny, did you see what he did with that spoon?
Look, Bernard, there's only one way out of this.
Yes. Yes, you're right. A reasoned, logical, adult explanation.
No, run.
I can't. If I walk out on Mrs. Liver Sausage now, I'm not going to get my pay from the agency now.
I'd rather have you poor, darling, than with a broken neck.
So this is a matter of principle, sweet. It's also a matter of getting the phone back on the hook. I tell you what I'll do. I'll give him the slip, right?
Yeah.
Get her back to the hotel, get the money, and then I'll run.
Right, well, I'll create a diversion. Faint, have a
All right,
fit or
darling. All right.
Bernard, he's coming.
Oh, I should have stuck to putting envelopes in things.
Oh, I feel faint.
Faint?
Oh.
Nonsense. Keep the blood flowing, huh?
Oh, my neck! Go on, I'm all right now, really I am.
Now, you see? Keep the blood flowing.
Come in. Go away, please.
I will not go away until I have rearranged your features in some way which pleases me. Huh?
I'm quite pleased with the way they are already.
Ein, zwei, drei.
I'm not afraid of you, you know. You may or may not know that I boxed for my college. I know you're still there because I can hear you breathing. Look, I know she had a hand on my knee, but I'm sure she was thinking of your knee all the time. Evening.
We Germans are a patient race. We waited 50 years to beat you at football. And I can wait here another 50 years if necessary. I can hear you breathing. I know you're still in there. My hearing is excellent. Also, my eyesight is perfect. And my reflexes are subnormal, so think about that, huh?
This isn't a bog, it's a bloody madhouse.
What are you doing? Who are you waving to?
No, I'm not waving. I'm trying to get the bill because I think we ought to leave. Now, it really is very
Where
urgent.
is my pig of a husband?
He's having a chat to somebody. Look, that's why I think we ought to leave now, immediately.
Oh, so who is being a naughty little English dumpling, huh?
No, it's not for me, actually. It's for the lady.
Of course. By the way, do you get paid before or after?
Afterwards, I think, yes. I just hope I've earned it.
We shall have to find out, won't we?
There's a word for blokes like you, you know.
Right.
Excuse me, sir, may I have a word with you? There seems to be some slight misunderstanding.
Oh, no, I am not misunderstanding a thing.
That man with your wife was my husband.
Then you have my deepest sympathy, Mrs. But now, if you will beg my pardon...
Look, you're confused.
Of course I am confused. You think I would be sitting alone talking to myself in the heron if I were not confused?
Well, just sit down for 1 moment, we'll explain everything.
I will not sit down!
If you don't sit down, I'll punch you right on the nose. Right, now it's all very simple, really. It all started when my husband forgot to put a leaflet in an envelope.
Are you coming in or are you drinking your brandy in the corridor?
Very kind of you. I think I'll say good night to you now, if you don't mind. Just a small one, then. Right.
You are very slender, aren't you?
Thinnish, we say over here. Yes, a bit on the thin side. Yes.
Sit.
Right. Yes. Well, it's been a very, very enjoyable evening, hasn't it? And very exciting in many ways. And I think all good things must come to an end.
The good things have not yet begun. Brandy?
Pardon? Oh, right, yes, small. Well, minute, in fact.
Now, my slender, forceful Englishman. Why are you in such a hurry to get me back to my room, huh?
Well, your husband gave me the idea, indirectly, of course.
Well, I will show him. Backsides up.
I'm very married.
So am I.
Yes, well, but I'm married to a girl. Well, I only do this professionally, of course.
What is that?
Professionally.
You know, when you say that word, your lips look like a little Bavarian rose. Did you know that?
Never really thought about it before.
You know, you should not have given me such a large brandy. Something always happens to me when I drink large brandies.
Really? What?
I pass away.
Excuse me, I've got my... I'm so sorry. Madam, I seem to have my hand... Liebchen, right? Yes, thank you. I can explain everything.
Herr Hedgerow.
Hedges, yes.
Herr Hedges, I am guilt-struck.
Yes.
Your charming wife has explained the whole thing.
Well, I thought somebody must have done it.
The fault is mine. I should not have neglected my dearest Eleanor. You are in no way to blame for her behavior.
Thank you. Right.
Where is she, by the way?
Where is she? Oh, here she is. There she is, look. There she is.
Ah, so. She has passed away.
Good God, no. She simply... Well... passed out, yes.
Brandy.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Brandy, yes. Well, I think we ought to go, darling. I hate to be a little Hitler about... Sorry. Herr Flickner, could I possibly... I hate talking about money.
Yeah, so do I.
Yes, but if we had been talking about it...
Hedges, we have both agreed we hate talking about money.
So we did. Yeah.
Well, he wants to know if he's going to be paid for tonight.
Yes.
Oh, but of course, I will arrange it with the agency.
Oh, good. Right, well, we'll be off then.
Yes.
Frau Hedges, you have been a pleasure. Oh, remember, keep the blood flowing. Hedges,
yes?
If ever I am again in London...
take your own wife out.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
She calls me.
Yes.
Yes, my little sweetheart.
Kiss me, my naughty little English dumpling.
You haven't got our address, have you?
No.
No, and you're not getting it. We deserve it.